Hey, hey.
Hey,
Hey,
it's
how
Girl
y'all
Money.
doing?
Oh my God. Is I'm frozen? Am I live? Are we live?
Yes, yes, we are live.
We
I think
are
there's a
live.
delay though.
Okay. Sugar. Oh, so the like, okay.
Hmm.
So it's your girl Monique Season Ways Johnson. I'm here with my girl Candy, and we're here to talk about Reasonable Doubt Season 2, Episode 3, recap review of it. And we're not gonna be here for a long time, but we're gonna have a good time because this episode wasn't given much, but here we are. And let's get right into it. So it's like damn, Chanel is on the run. So we see the beginning scene of Sally and Jax. They at Sally's house, and Sally's like, I can't believe she ran. And is there an app for them to find her even when her phone is off? And she's literally having a breakdown. Because we know that she what put the house up as or towards her bail. So yeah, we know why she having a breakdown. Then we see Corey calling Jax, or Jax called Corey. I can't remember what's happened, but and they talking about Chanel being on the run is not good for her case, and he's pissed, and rightfully so. And he said she should have stayed in jail, and went with the story about him about her being a real victim. I mean, she is a victim, but a victim to get the
The
I guess
sympathy card.
the sympathy card from the public, instead of
Hmm.
her looking like a gold digger, uh, murderer and stuff like that. So yeah, then we also get a scene of Jax and Sally and what's the other friend name? Because I rarely see her.
I don't know. I cannot remember her
I
name.
can't even remember her name, but
Mm-mm.
I was like, okay. So they,
Friend.
what you say?
Friend.
Yeah, friend came over. They talking to Sally because you already know how Sally feels. Then Jax asked Sally, did Chanel dropped off anything important? What did she say? She said she was just gonna go out and clear her head, but she didn't think she was gonna run. And then she said, let's check the kids' bags, see what's in it. Then we see in case of emergency envelope. So what you thought?
I thought it was a crock of BS that was going on. I was upset with Sally. Um, I was upset with Sally. Then Jax throwing it on Corey like it was his fault for being so hard, going so hard. I mean, she deflecting at this moment. I guess you upset. You got to find somewhere to throw your anger. So why not throw it at the man that's helping you help your friend? Um, I kind of knew Chanel. I figured Chanel was going to leave. You know the way she was carrying on and praying with her child and all the things she did before she left. I knew something was going on, but I did not know that Sally put her house up. I really did not know. I didn't want to
Me
believe she did.
either.
I didn't want to think she did because we'll get to that part later. But I thought this was dumb. I thought this was a crock of BS. I really did.
Yeah, I was like, that
As
what you
far as the
get,
pictures
Sally.
right here, what you just talked about, I think it's a fool. I was upset. This is stupid.
Yes,
This is
I was upset too.
like, girl, like Sally, you just, you know what? I'm gonna lay Sally flat later on. Go ahead, let's go.
Okay. So we also see so she got the case of emergency envelope, and it's to the safety deposit box that Chanel has. So they went to the bank, and Jax and Sally, they went through it, and then they see documents that gave Sally like custody of the girls or something like that, in case
Yeah,
I guess something happened to Chanel or what have you. And we also see that Jax came across some pics of Chanel when she all bruised up and stuff. And Jax looking like, Sally, did you know about this? You're like, yeah, I'm the one that took it. And she told me not to tell nobody, because Sally and Chanel are, I guess, like first cousins. So it's like, and they get along, so they close, like best
Yeah.
friends. So,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not for her to like keep that from Jax, even though Jax
Right.
is Chanel's friend.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And then she get in the car. She's having an episode of her breathing, like almost like a slight panic attack. And she called Lewis. Lewis, asked her, did she take her med? She said no. And then he said, let's do a breathing exercise. And then, he calmed her down. And then we could see a scene at the law office. they spend a lot of time at this law office.
Okay.
So they at the office, I guess, talk about Chanel been on the run. They trying to find her. Daniel was on the tech side or IT side of getting information, kind of like a hack, somewhat. That's what I think of Daniel. But he saw bank footage and stuff of Chanel. And he said, guess what? She's not alone. And then we see Adrian. Adrian is in the car with her. They going somewhere. He was at the bank with her as well. So then we see a scene of them in the car about to drive off. Not looking suspicious at all. What you think, Candy?
Listen, it's the music for me. It was what Redman. La 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 la
la la. Yes.
Listen, they have the best soundtracks for this television show, and I knew. I knew Adrian was dirty. I knew it was something with him. Somebody that will help the friends of the unalived person, the wife that unalived him. You helping his friends try to get some bail money. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's some BS. And then you talking junk about the man he moved around, got busy with a lot of women. Like, what homeboy gonna really throw their boy under the bus? Dead or alive, it don't matter. Like, what homeboy really gonna do that in real life? Like, no, we not doing that.
A jealous one.
Okay. Yeah, clearly he is. So my thing was, if you are doing this with her, it's no telling what else you have done. And I ain't go too far, but ain't no telling what you have done. So I thought about them watches. I bet them watches weren't even fake. I bet he kept them for himself.
Yeah, no telling. They could have pawned it and had that money to the side.
He kept that for himself. But I'm telling you, people hate Lewis. I love Lewis for Jax. He is not as stern as I think she needs in her life. But then again, he may just be the right amount. He's stern when he needs to be. And he helps her calm. Instead of him saying, like, girl, calm, like, come on, get it together. He's telling her, let's do these breathing exercises. Have you taken the medicine? Like, take your medicine. He's always trying to help her be better in a gentle way, because that's what she needs, because she's always hard and on 10 anyway. So why do both of us need to be on 10? People don't like him for her, but I really like him for her. And I think that he's the perfect balance, I think he's the right medium for her. I really do. Sally, knowing that Chanel was getting abused and not telling anybody, I understand that. I got some stuff that I hold for my cousins, won't tell a soul. I get it. Now, if something happens, oh yeah, I got to hold a minute. We got to we got to talk about this thing. But I get, why she held it to, close to the chest, and
and plus it's not her business to tell. So
right, true indeed, true. It definitely was not. But I appreciate her for holding it in. But girl, Sally, some stuff you should have kept yourself. That's one of the things. With the other stuff you should have kept your house to yourself too. But we'll talk about that later.
Okay. We see as soon as they figure out she wasn't alone, so they know it's Adrian, and they pull up his social media account. And I don't know what social media is. This look like IG. But look kind of different. But yes. And they discussing like where are they going, or trying to find them, like what's going on, like why would she be with Adrian? And they supposed to be like, you know, JT teammate or what have you. And you know, Jack's looking confused because she don't know what's going on. And you know, Corey is pissed because he's trying to win this case. He like it seems like every time he has a plan for Chanel, Jax put up a roadblock, and he is her lawyer.
Yeah,
not Jax. Yeah. Jax stepped down, so it's like Jax is getting on my nerves. I'm like,
yeah, she's too close. She got to back
up.
It's
like you don't know which one was a friend or which one was her attorney. You said about like I want to be her attorney, but you say you want to be her friend and let somebody else handle it. But it's like you mixing the two up.
Yeah, like, the lines are blurred.
Right, the lines definitely are blurred.
Yeah.
Child.
What's up, Aries?
Hey, Aries. Hey.
And happy birthday, Winter. That's our baby.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Yeah, but Jax really got on my nerves this episode because she did not know where the line began and end when it came to a friend, and so as a lawyer. But he also
and as a lawyer, it seemed like she should kind of know when to back, but I guess because she's too, I guess because of the type of case it is, it's like bump that lawyer's junk. This is my home. This is my friend. This is my dog from high school.
But you in the same room.
Yeah,
as Corey, the actual lawyer. So what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's like you call this man for something. You call him for something,
right? Like, girl,
let him be the pit bull if that's what you need. Let him be that, or the Doberman Pinscher, whoever.
Right, he's so silly. We also got a scene of Chanel and wasn't it Adrian? They in this motel room. And he looking through a laptop. I don't know what he doing on this laptop, but and she trying on this bad wig that is not working. Talking about I had to come up with a look for these new pictures. I guess to get a picture for the IDs and stuff, so they can go to Mexico. And he all child hugged up on behind her, took her wig off. Talking about I like your hair, your real hair, and all I Say Yes came on by Floetry, and I was like, oh my God.
Why one of my favorite songs? Why? Why? I needed a sniper to be at that window. That's what I wanted.
One eye closed and one eye open. I'm like, let's just sing. Hurry up.
We don't even like y'all like that. Like, why? Why y'all gotta do that? Like, we needed a scene from somebody else, not y'all two. We don't like y'all at this moment. Like, no.
She took them panties off, and then he went to Pound Town. She kept her t-shirt on because probably so embarrassed about them bruises. But anyway, it was just disgusting, y'all. And Aries, this is not the Tupac lookalike. I'm sorry, though.
That's not
sorry.
him.
It's not him.
That's not him, boo.
That's not him.
That's the dude. Head. No.
Right.
And I was so upset. I'm like, girl, are you really falling for this? Because my mind was like, ain't no way. Because I ain't heard them mention no money. No money. We ain't hear them mention no money. Nothing.
You gonna see the next scene though. He counting money. I don't know what that is. And it's the
them watches that the
duffel bag. Which is not the fake watches.
Listen, Chanel, girl, open your eyes. This is not real. It's not real. Okay? It's not real.
It's not real. This is the house that's up in the corner, top of the page of the left corner, right left hand corner, I should say, of the page. It's the house that Sally's about to lose because her dumb butt was stupid enough going against her husband's wishes to not put that house up towards Chanel bond. So that's the house they're about to lose if they don't come up with the full money. And we see a scene where her and Jax are talking, and she told Jax about it, and she's upset. And then Jax also came there to talk to her like, I know that you are cousins and y'all hold each other's secrets. But is there anything you could tell me that would be helpful to Chanel's case and stuff like that, and anything else you need to tell me that but my thing is, like, is you there as her lawyer or as the friend? Because you're not technically her lawyer, and that's confusing. And then we get the scene at the office of with Jax, Corey, and Daniel. Daniel came across a ATM because I guess he canvassed all the potential areas of where they could have been or what their last location was. So he was able to get some footage from an ATM. And off the ATM camera, you see Adrian at the ATM. And then they start to argue in front of Daniel. Daniel just right there in the middle like a kid, like his two parents are arguing behind him about how to handle the case. Because Corey wants to tell the judge like what's happening or the authorities or what have you that they need to, I guess, bring her in or something. Let them know. Like, he's trying to do it the right way. And Jackson want to stall for the long haul. So, and what else? Oh, and then, Jack's getting so in her emotions about, the Chanel case that she whipped out the pictures that she got from the safety deposit box, I should say. So she whipped them out. She said she's afraid. That's why she's running. And, he looked at the pictures and he kind of, calmed down. And he said, you said you might not like to hear this, but we can use these pictures in a positive way or a helpful way for Chanel case. So what your thoughts on it, Candy? And all this shenanigans.
Listen. Sally, if you was going to ask this man, tell this man and cry to this man about your house needing to go on the chopping block for your cousin, your best friend, your girl, Ace Boon Coon, and he say no, he would not do it for his family. Right. He said no. Why did you do it? Now you looking super stupid and sad.
Very.
Now you want to go. Now it's us. Now it's, well, we can go. Maybe I can get my retirement. Well, that's what she told her husband. I'm sorry. See, I done went fast forward. I'm sorry.
I know you
want. I couldn't hold it.
I know you couldn't hold it.
This is super stupid. If super stupid was had a face, it'll have Sally's face on it. Because, girl, no, you ain't think she was gonna run, but that's your house. That's your home. If you had
anyway.
It told you no. If you was gonna do it, you shouldn't have asked. If you had other options, other alternatives, that's what you should have chose first. Versus putting up a house where you, your husband, and your children reside.
Right.
Now this little girl's supposed to be in your care. Now all y'all gonna be homeless.
Ooh.
Everybody gonna be on the street.
Child, you see, that's the house right there in the corner, y'all. That's the house that's she's about to lose. Child.
And it's what, $2 million for the bond?
Yes, I didn't know it was that much. Jeez, I was like, ooh.
Now it's $2 million.
God, Lord. Damn. Yep. So at the they went to the judge, Roth. I think that's the judge's name, Judge Roth. With the what's the attorney name? Lucky? Lucy. I said Lucky. Lucy.
Lucy ain't looking, honey.
Right, she's not lucky. Lucy. They went to the judge. They trying to delay, like, for them to put out an alert that Chanel is on the run, or they really looking for this fugitive or what have you. And Jackson wanted to delay for a week. I'm like, that's a long time. I'm like, no, that's
right. Like, no,
I'm
ma'am.
Like, what are you talking about, ma'am? are you okay? And I mean, I know that's your friend, but even you got to know that's like pushing it because she on the run and she fugitive. And I forgot. Did the judge even say anything? Okay, it cut. The judge face looking at them like these stupid as people. We didn't see the judge
Weird.
decision or what you gonna do. It was weird because they was going back and forth. And
Yes.
Lucy was putting on a show like jury was there. Corey was like, girl, relax.
Exactly. Like, hold a minute. It's no
This is
show.
not the trial, honey.
Right.
Relax. Slow your roll. We trying to get her back too. We not encouraging this. We trying to get her back safe too. We trying to get her back like on some low key stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also get a scene of them back at this motel. And he on the bed with his duffel bag. I'm like, is that the money in there? And cause he counting a stack right there in his hand. And she still got this terrible wig on. And she said he gave her a new burner cell phone, and she was like, you think I could call her girls? And he was like, no. Even when you in Mexico, when we get to Mexico, you still have to wait a few weeks for you to do that.
Right. And my thing is, what you want to run for? Like, what are you? Why? Never mind. Go ahead.
I don't think she. To be honest, I don't think she thought this thing through. Like for real, like
because you're leaving your kids. Like, who leaves their kids? Okay, I know people leave their kids every day, but why are you leaving your kids, lady? Like, why? I don't understand. Then you with this low budget, basic Negro that ain't got no money. Like,
I thought he was supposed to be a player. I don't know. His retirement looked like, but yeah. So and then she was like, I'm gonna be in Mexico alone, and then I'm not gonna have my family, my friends, and I ain't gonna have you. And then she's talking about she loved him, and he was taking a pause and thinking real hard. At one point,
he was.
I'm like, what's going on? Like, you like trying to play her or something? Like, you had to think about that. Like, what you gonna say next? he said, then he made the decision, said, I love you, and then I will go with you. And then, she got excited.
But my thing is, he wasn't even going with you.
What up, Matthew?
He wasn't even going with you. Like,
child.
In her mind, he was not. Well, in real life, if she hadn't said it out loud, she would have been going by herself. But because she said how she felt, okay, I'm going. Right. No, girl, think about this man was not going with you. I don't know how long they've been messing around because I don't think they said it. They did. I missed it. I wonder how long they've been because this ain't the first time they done hooked up.
No,
I think I'm gonna tell you what I think later on, but go ahead.
Okay, well, let's keep it moving. Then we see this attorney making an announcement about the case and Chanel and stuff like that. And we also see her in her office with her assistant, and she gets a phone call on her cell phone, mind you. And she keeps saying hello, and nobody is saying nothing. And then this eerie music came on, and during this scene, I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like, who is calling her and not saying nothing? Mm-hmm. And she got this look on his face of like terror, like, okay, who is this? Like, it might not be who I think it is. And then she dismissed her assistant because her assistant offered to get her a new number and a new SIM card for the phone. Mm-hmm. And she dismissed the assistant for a minute, and then she called was it Vegas county or something? A county in Vegas, Vegas jail or something. Yeah. And she knew the inmate number and everything. And she wanted to know the status. And they said they still in lockup. So whoever that is, it got her shook. It could be an ex. I won't be surprised if she got her own domestic dispute. Because there'll be something, even though she is trying to bring down Chanel for her domestic dispute. So I won't be surprised. It could be a abusive ex or crazy ass family member. But
yeah, that's what I
either way,
think.
she was shook.
Something.
Yeah, she was shook us.
Very much so.
Yes. And then then we get to see what Jack's at the office with Corey and Daniel. You know, they still trying to track down. You get anything to track down Chanel and Adrian whereabouts at this point, and he dreading to go to I forgot the girl last season to help him run a plate. I guess at the police station or whatever.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
I forgot her name that quick too. But yes, what seems like no game, but she got some stuff. Yes, in her closet, and I can't wait for them bones to fall out, Matthew.
Okay. And I don't want the skeleton to be put together. I need the skeleton. I need the bones to fall out, not the skeleton, but the bones.
Bones, okay. Right, the bones.
You need the bones to fall out.
Yeah, so he dreading to go there, and she just said, "Just do what you can, okay? Because we really need to find Chanel." And then we get a scene of our girl Sally and her husband. They get a knock at the door, and it's like a warrant. Not a warrant. No, it's a search.
Warrant, I thought that was weird.
They said, "Here you go. Move out the way. We coming through. We trying to look for Chanel." And they look like this would be the last place. If we was like trying to hide her, this would be like the last obvious place. And Sally was so into her bag trying to tell off the officer that she don't told on herself. Like if we wouldn't put if that was the case, we would not put this house up for her bond. I was like, and look at the husband's face. I had to get that screenshot, baby. He looked like, say what now? Who was we? You did what? And look at her face. Like, oops, I told on myself. Okay, so I was like, girl, are you okay? If Chanel had this plan, she shouldn't have had her friends. Yep. But
I wonder if she knew. I don't know if she knew.
I don't think she knew Matthew. I don't think she knew Matthew. Because her husband said no.
Yeah, and I don't know, but baby, maybe she. How did she think she got out? But I don't think she knew, or if they did discuss it, we did not hear it. But my mind tells me Chanel's still stupid, because whoever put up a bail or bond for you, that means somebody got to pay that back, or something gonna happen. So why would you run? That's my whole mindset. Even though I don't think Chanel knew Sally did it, but I think she knew somebody put money, or somebody did something for her where she needs to stay her ass put, because if not, they're gonna have to pay all that money or do whatever they got to do for whatever.
Right.
I think they gotta tell these people this before they just leave. Now they got to tell them something. I don't think they can just leave out the building and whatever. They got to give them the rundown. Like, somebody did this for you. This was done. You cannot. They got to give them a list of things. So she may have been given a hint of something.
After the
fact, I can't see them just let her walk out. I can't see them. Huh?
I think probably after the fact. I don't know.
But I mean, when you get I can't see them just letting you walk out the building and not tell you anything. They got to tell you something.
Yeah, they tell your ass don't run.
But they got to tell you. They got to say something, like, because when we watch TV, people always ask, "Who did it? Who got me out? Who did it?" People always ask, even though we didn't see her ask. I want to think she knew, but I don't think she knew. I want to think she knew.
Yeah, I think she probably knew it was a collective effort through Adrian. Adrian could have told them, like, they was punning stuff at the house and stuff like that. Woo woo woo, and they was putting up money and stuff. So Adrian, because he was there, going through the shoes and stuff. So he could have told her that, but I don't know. It was a collective effort. I don't think he knew the rundown who gave what.
Right. but a whole house was put up. So a whole house was put up. My thing is, a whole house was put up. You gave this lady your child. You signed her over. You signed your child over to this lady. You run. So this lady house finna go because you ran. Now, and she got your kids. To me, it don't make sense for her to do that if she knew Chanel put her house up. However, I mean, Sally put her house up. However, Sally's still super stupid for doing it.
Yeah, she's still a dumb. So
I wouldn't have done it.
Matthew, they don't care, and send them a bill, okay? Anyway,
pause. You can send a bill for that.
I was being jokeful. I was being sarcastic. I don't think you can send a bill because they probably gonna look at it and tear it up, and they're like, whatever.
Oh, okay. I was out. I'm with Matthew. I wanted to, but okay. Hey, Miss Kira.
Hey, girl. We get a scene. Super Dad over here. Lewis, he is trying to work. I guess he working on a new product, and also this Naima. I think that's like Naima. The daughter is asking, can he take her to a friend house to do blah blah blah. And he looking like I'm about to be on the Zoom meeting and stuff like that. And she at the teenager age, or she getting the teenage angst. Like, if she left out, it would be the end of the world. Okay. She's in that stage, and she got an attitude about it and stuff like that. And she walked off, and then the son came in the room talking about his head is hurting. He ain't look too good. And then he's trying to find Tylenol for the boy and stuff like that. And he said, okay, I can't find it. He said, let me do this Zoom call and I'll get back to you. And then he's trying to introduce some product or whatever he's trying to do. And then the boy said, I need something right now. And then we get a scene of Daniel is at the police station. Thought he was just going to walk by the front desk like, dude, like you work there. And dude like, you got to check in. And then he said, I'm going to see what's your name. And he was like, she moved on to another department or whatever. He was like, the FBI, the CIA. He was like, you think when he said those like letters, I'm like, you think they would know that? That's secret.
Exactly.
Then you be acting a little special sometimes. But and then he's trying He's trying to bargain with him or trying to be nice and friendly and stuff. Like, this what a friend, this what I guess her name something would do for him to run the plate. Mm-hmm. And dude was like, nah. At first he was like, your name is French or something. It was kind of weird. I'm like, damn.
Was it Renee? Was it Renee? Was it Renee or something?
Yeah, it was like a unisex name. So it was like, he is Cynthia. So bad at it.
Oh, Cynthia's the other lady. I was gonna say, hold on a minute, that man named who's Cynthia? Miss Kira threw me off. The lady cop name was Cynthia.
Oh, okay. I got Spencer started one more time. Oh, man. Hey, Nita. The cop was on point until he I saw him. Daniel. Mm-hmm. Yes, please like the video, please.
Yes, thank you. Hey, Nita. Yeah, I think it was Renee. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Renee. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we got this Renee. So, and then Renee rejected Daniel. Daniel see that it's about to be a all-out manhunt for Chanel and Adrian. So he get a glimpse of dude's computer. I don't know why he got the computer. Why is he not doing that on some other computer? Not an eyes view of a customer or whoever. And he like, can you validate my parking? And then he got his handy dandy notebook and wrote down some numbers. And and we see Corey doing this I guess alive, because it's like a domestic. He had like a friend who had like a domestic stuff podcast or what have you. So he talking about, those kind of things live. So he trying to help Chanel with this abuse case. So yeah, that was it. What are your thoughts on that whole craziness?
Well, yeah, Renee need to do better with the way he hold his computer, the way his computer is set up, because you got super spies like Daniel coming in and handling business, and hey, all he needed was a little teeny bit, and he got it. But I don't know if Renee meant to do that like that or what, because you left it up. But anyway,
right.
Them kids got on my nerves. Them kids too grown, too long in the tooth to be acting like that. What's his name? Sean?
And Naeem, something like that.
Sir, you too grown and too old to be telling your daddy you need Tylenol. Go find a Tylenol. I'm trying to work. Don't aggravate me. Okay, you don't feel good. I don't feel good either. Go get a Tylenol. I got work to do.
Okay.
The little girl, she minds it. Like, go sit down, please. Go somewhere. Yeah, and I don't know why he kind of changed his mind with it when the lady came, but maybe because he wasn't even notified that somebody was coming. So no, you cannot go, because for one, I ain't tell you to call somebody. I didn't tell you to figure it out. I told you, I said whatever I said. I didn't tell you to do it. I didn't say none of the sort of calling somebody. So no, you cannot go. And the little boy, yeah, he might not be feeling good in real life, but if you don't go drink you some water, put you a cold towel on your head, go lay down. Go lay down. You probably got great ass hairs, like I said in my little preview.
Because we up here fumbling names, too many names.
Go sit down.
If you ain't a regular person that I see on the screen, I'm gonna forget your name.
I'm probably gonna forget that anyway.
Dang.
But yeah, I need Spencer to go do something. Cause yeah.
You know how they sometimes want to be baby, even though they not a baby.
I'm trying to work. You see, I'm trying to work.
Hey, Tamika.
Listen, them kids got on my nerves.
Oh, yeah,
Hi, Tamika. They got on my nerves so bad. You think Naima was happy Spencer was sick because he don't get me?
Lord have mercy, Matthew.
Boys do have cycles, sir. They do. They do have cycles every month. They do. Okay, you just don't see it, but they do get them.
They didn't know. Then he just wanted to go right away and say he had to miss it.
Okay. Well, yeah, he ain't tell her to find another alternative. I tell you that.
Right. So we get Dumb and Dumber. They is at a convenience store or the gas station, whatever. It's like a convenience store, and the clerk want to know if he could take a picture with him and stuff like that. Then Adrian was like, "Nah, bro, I'm in a hurry." He gave him the cash to pay for the items, and dude whip out his phone, taking a picture of Adrian as he leaving out the door, and you see Chanel dumbass in this dumbass wig, looking right at the door, and dude just taking the picture, and he posts something on social media like, "Probably Adrian was an asshole. He didn't want to take a picture with me." And we get also a scene of Jax looking at Chanel, I guess, interrogation video about, I guess, the abuse, and then Jack is having another panic. Like, how could she not know? How she know Chanel since they was in high school, elementary or something, and how she not see the signs, or what have she not told me? And then we get Corey come in as she going through this emotion and stuff like that. And then she was telling him about how she feel like she didn't know what was going on with Chanel and how she felt about that. And then she hugged them. She hugged them like out of relief, like she needed a hug in that moment to calm herself down. He hugging her on some other stuff. And the way he was looking, I'm like, dude, like, it tells me that, one, you didn't get enough hugs growing up, and two, that every time you get approached with any kind of physical touch from a woman, it's got to be sexual. So that let me know that right there about you. So what are your thoughts on that, Candy?
Let me go to the super stupid couple. Dumb and Dumber. This is 2024, baby. Y'all know everything is on camera. Why y'all pull up at the front door of a convenience station? Y'all are on the run, whether you know it or not.
Right.
Why? First things first. Why you don't have a hat on? Why you don't have a hoodie on your head, Chanel? Why you have something disguised covering your face a little bit? Something. Same for you, slow motion. Why you ain't got a hat on your head? Something disguise your face a little teeny bit. I mean, gracious, sir. Then you let the man catch you off guard, and then catch Chanel in the background. Oh, okay. Now y'all is up for grades up and it's up. Y'all don't.
Right. First of all, they done for parking. Who parked right? If you on the run, why would you park in front of the convenience store? It's like y'all are the dumbest criminals. Well, y'all not criminals because just not doing it right.
Right.
Not they gonna smash, Matthew. You think Corey and Jess gonna smash?
I think so, but I want them to. I really don't. But I really don't want them to, but I think they, because I know Jax. Jax got a track record of hunching people, and I think she will.
Yeah,
Hopefully she won't. But I can see it. I can see her being vulnerable. I can see it. I can see her letting Corey, what you gonna call him? Corey Chestnuts. I can see her letting Corey Chestnuts, in the business. I can see that. But that was a very passionate hug. That was a hug like, "Ooh, you smell so good. Look at his mouth open. Who hug with his mouth open? Nobody."
Right.
You got your mouth. He got his mouth open like he was wanting to.
Look her up and down until you say stop. Okay.
That was the Floetry time. Okay.
Oh,
that was when
Floetry time.
That's when Floetry. That would have been an appropriate moment for the song because it's two nice looking, sexy people that could go together. Not them two.
Dang, you trying to say Chanel and Adrian ain't hitting it? They ain't cutting it.
We don't want them to.
We don't want them.
Well, I don't want them to either. But I'm just saying there are two people that they're cool.
Yeah.
I don't want them to because y'all dumb. Yeah, no. Adrian on some shady stuff and Chanel on some super stupid stuff. No, we don't want them to hunch. I didn't want to see that. I hate they made this. I hate that song played when they got it. I said it's one of my favorite songs. So get to the moment. Why they got it? No, that's a song for Jax and Corey Chestnut. Yeah, but we don't want to do that because we want Jax to do right with Louis. But if they did, we wouldn't mind Floetry playing.
He want that chocolate bar. He just want to take
and
a
she
bite
want
out
that
of
chocolate
that
bar too.
Oh Lord, no. She trying to deal with her anxiety and stuff. What she got going on, child?
Anyway. I don't want. Why she want? But hold on. Do you think this medicine is gonna come back up? Because in the episode 1, when she didn't go get the prescription, because now it's on her record that she's on medication, and her husband went and got it, which means she got it. Would you think that would come into play some kind of way? Not that somebody got to find out that she's taking it. But because she's taking anxiety medicine, like, what do you think that would come up? Because we keep seeing her take it.
Like, as long as it don't hinder her job, which is to help in Chanel's case as counsel second chair. As long as it don't, but if it started to, then they gonna have to look into it. And
I'm not talking about with them. I'm talking about with the ops, with that lady, Lacey, whatever name.
Long as it don't hinder her performance, they will not be able to detect it unless they look at something on the lawyer. Why would they look for something on the lawyer? They should be.
How they do because they keep saying it because we seeing her do it, we seeing her take it.
If that's the case, they can look something on Lucy. Who is calling you, girl? Who
looking at? Corey already put it out there
in Vegas.
Corey already put it out there.
Flip it on her too. They can flip it out on her too. So
yeah, but how they have little things in there that may not be something, but it could be something. I'm just saying, and I might be going too. Yeah, I might be going too far into it. I don't know, but I just know
it would be nice entertainment if they go back, if they be dirty like that, and then they can flip it on her and see her background, who's calling her past in Vegas she running from.
So I hope they do because I want to know who calling that line and why she need to call and check on inmate 12345. I need to know why. Why? I need to know who that is. I need to know who inmate is. You scared of this person? Evidently, you're afraid of them.
Right.
I need to know.
You need to know why.
Why you scared of inmate 12345? You want to make sure he's still in the holding cell.
All right.
Behind the bars.
Definitely. What lady name that went against Trump? Hillary? I don't know.
To my Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, it's probably
it might be her ex, Miss Kira.
They don't put prosecutor.
They do.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We see Super Dad in the kitchen cooking. After a day's work and trying to take care of them kids, and then I guess one of Naima's friend's mom came by to pick her up to take her to the friend house, and then he looking like, say what now? And he look confused, and he was like, I already told her no, and I didn't know you was coming to do that, and she did not ask me. She like, I outsourced it. You couldn't take me, so I had to. Girl, I would have probably cussed out in front of that person, but he was cool, like trying to be calm about it. He's like, I already told you though. He's like, you go to your room, but you want punishment. So the neighbor's like, it's gonna get worse before it get better, because she's at that age. And then we also see a scene that is at the law office, talking about the case and how they trying to get Chanel. And then they also see that they put out a manhunt for Chanel on the news. They looking for her because she fled. And we also get a scene of Daniel calling Jax at the same time to tell her the same thing, because he was peeking on Renee's computer of what they putting out there and stuff like that. And then Jackson want Daniel to like find Chanel, and Daniel was like, I don't think I'm equipped to have a run-in with a fugitive or what have you. I'm like, yeah, you really ain't. I mean, because you just an IT or tech guy or something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no badge, let alone a blicky. So what you gonna do? Pull out your computer? But what's your thoughts on? I was like, they always got Daniel doing some
stuff. Daniel is the guy that gets all the info, and I love Daniel, because Daniel be on it. But he's definitely not somebody going to after anybody. No, he's not that one. And I'm glad Lewis told old girl, no, now you want punishment. No, these kids do try you. And because you went behind my back and didn't even say what Dad, Miss Sandy is coming to pick me up, no. So no, go back in your room.
I do remember that now, Anita. Thank you for the reminder. But
yeah, we remember
was
that
she
now.
on trial? But she did take the stand. I don't know if she was on trial, but she did.
Yeah,
take the stand,
all her business came out.
Right, that was actually questionable. They was asking questions that would call a pause for the cause. Okay.
Yeah.
With that guy, I guess her boyfriend who was also, they wanted him to step down, so they trying to do some other underhanded stuff like that. I guess
all her business on.
It was in Atlanta. It was Atlanta.
Embarrassing. Jesus.
So yeah,
that was embarrassing. I was so embarrassed for her.
That was embarrassing, but she stood on business. She was like, I have money for a rainy day and all that good stuff. I'm like, okay, girl. All right.
Yeah, they did try to discredit her, Anita. They did, but they had nothing to do with Trump. They just wanted to make her look bad.
She wasn't even on trial. That was the crazy part.
Exactly. They tried to make her look bad. So yeah, they probably could try to make Jax look bad for taking anxiety medicine. People tried all kind of stupid stuff. They try to, could make her look bad for taking anxiety medicine. Like, yeah, but I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we get a scene of Adrian's friend, Dallas. I think that was his name.
Mm-hmm.
The one who's helping. He is the one who was helping them out with the burner phones and the cars and stuff like that. So when they was at the convenience store, he realized that They need to change cars because he been ousted as a celebrity. So and with Chanel, so he was talking, trying to get them a new car. And mind you, the police, he is parked. And mind you, the police pull up behind him like whoop whoop. And told him to step out. He got a warrant for his arrest because he didn't appear in court. And then he's about to say something else. And you're like, is there anything else you want to share? I'm like, oh God, y'all talk too much. I was like, say less. Less will take you a long way, okay? Then Daniel is driving, I guess, towards that location, and he got a police scanner, like you could hear on a radio, like what's going on, and figured out that they got I guess Dallas or whoever he was trying to go towards to, and he called Jax, and she like, damn. And she put Corey on the three-way, and then she got off the phone with Daniel, so it was just her and Corey. So they did a call into, what's her name, Lucy, and I guess the chief or captain over there, and they're trying to come to a resolve to bring in Chanel in a safe way, instead of be like a slaughter fest, like a bad thing go wrong. Then she said Black Lives Matters would be involved. Would be a shit show for the media.
Yeah,
if it go wrong and unaliving Adrian and Chanel for trying to bring them in because they on the run. And then she said, Lucy let her take the lead. She said she let you go in first, and then the police officer said, "You had bring my people." She said 2 people. It was more than 2 cars, as we saw. And then she like no lights, and then they had lights. They're gonna do the opposite of what you tell them.
Right.
That's what I got. Sirens and more than 2 cop cars. I was like, Lord have mercy. And they thought it was Dallas with a new car or his people with a new car. And they just sitting ducks and they just got caught up. It is like,
oops, upside your head.
Right. They like in the middle of this big lot. It was just sitting ducks, basically. And Jack just said she'll be there for her and stuff like that. And she said, I believe you. We're going to fight this to the death to get you out the right way. So
yeah,
she quoted something. I forgot what it was. It was a nice touching scene between 2 friends, I guess.
Talking in the jail cell? Oh, right here.
Okay. It was like a line from I guess something they would say or a song.
Okay.
Between those 2 because they friends. And then when they was getting arrested, she hugging Adrian like, no. I'm like, girl, the dramatics. The dramatics, like, girl,
right? Doing too much,
right? So like, it's over, babe. It's over, but yeah. So that's what happened. I don't know what your thoughts on that.
Well, I was upset with the homeboy. If you know you ain't right, why are you parked somewhere? Why are you parked in a random spot? I guess he was on the side of the street or something, like he was on the side, like near a sidewalk at a home or something. I don't know where he was, but why are you parked there when they can pull up on you? You could be smoking, but you can't be under the influence driving. No, sir, that is not, no. I thought that was dumb. If you're doing something for somebody that's on the run, you need to be doing right 100% of the way. You shouldn't be smoking and doing nothing. I need you to be legit, okay? I'm glad they were caught so that they could go.
Because they were dumb and dumber. They need to be off.
Right.
Y'all
I'm glad they were caught.
Stupid. They dumb. Thank you, Nina.
Got caught up because they needed to. And Chanel didn't come on back because Sally House is on the chopping block. And I guess it's still on the block, whatever. However this bail and running goes, I guess. It is what it is. I just hate Chanel really showed Jax her and Adrian are dealing. We're dealing together, like dealing, like you running and hugging at him, like, yeah, no, ma'am. Why you?
Well, you
You
know,
really
always
showed
got their
Jax what
friend
time
that
it
do dumb
was.
stuff. They do dumb stuff for
Like, why?
so-called
I mean,
love.
but I'm glad she did that, so Jax would really see that she was really with this man, you know,
Right.
on some real stuff. Like, it wasn't this my homeboy or this is JT homeboy and we just running together. No, this is my dude. We
Right.
That's my thing. Yeah.
Not
I'm
my
glad
thing.
Jax saw that. Whatever they call it. Yeah.
So we get a scene of, you know, Chanel's back in locked up, and Jax came to see her, and she would just express to her that she ran because she felt like Jax didn't believe in her, and that's why she got Corey to take her case and stuff like that. She like, damn, my friend don't believe in me, then what the heck are we doing? So it's like, I guess that's how she felt and stuff like that. And we got a scene of her going to the office, to Corey's office, and says she wants to be second to him in Chanel's case. And he like, you sure? And he just questioning, like, did you ever believe me in me as her lawyer? I'm like, no. She like, yes, of course I don't. Like, no, you didn't, because you kept going against him. Every time he has a plan, you say something different or the opposite. So Jax, yeah, I don't know how she's gonna be second to him, because she was already jumping lines from friend to counsel or no counsel. It's just weird. I don't know how that would pan out between those two. And I guess it make them spend more time with each other or trying to get closer. And I could see Corey making a move because he had that hug. And then oh yeah, this your scene right here. This is the moment of truth. This is gonna be Candy laying it out. We got Sally husband. I forgot his name, but he's like a stand-up dude. He came home. And she like, I was worried about you. Where have you been? I'm like, he probably was out there blowing some steam for not cussing you the F out, you know? And he came home, got a drink, and they talking, and he said, I told you no. And then now we got 2 million, like Candy said. Now they got to pay up front. So it's like, since she ran, they have to pay up front. It was like, damn. So it's like forfeit her bail or something. I don't know. It was just bad all around. And then he said he rather lay on the couch than next to her. So I don't know. Sally, girl, your marriage might be over.
So super stupid Sally. Girl. Why is it we can figure this out? We can figure this out. We can figure this out. Girl, we did not sign over our house for your cousin, your friend. We did not do that. You did it. No, you figured it out. You figured out how we gonna get out this mess. I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna lay on the couch and not come to bed with you. Right. You don't deserve me to be you don't deserve this. All this good loving I got for you, girl. You don't need it. No. You don't need me in your bed. That's your bed now. I don't know. It ain't our bed. That's yours. This is my couch. Girl, you got your mama. You got your 401k. You got your retirement. Why all these were not an option in the beginning instead of a whole house? You know how hard it is to get a house?
Child. Yeah, and you got kids, and you taking care of Chanel kids. Girl,
you know how hard it is to get a house? I don't care how much money you got or don't have. Why? If you had all these other options, you should have chose them options first.
Okay, and a partner to help pay for the bills too.
Child, goodbye. No, ma'am. Whatever this man, I don't know his name. Whatever he do, that I'm with him, because you had no business doing that. That was just dumb. He told you he wouldn't even do it for his family. What makes you think you're supposed to do that? No. It's questionable if we're going to do this for our kids or not. Baby, listen,
Right.
it wasn't no cousin. No, ma'am.
Supposed to have
Especially
something
when
to
it's
leave for
ever
the
did
kid.
it. No,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. She did that. Whatever it is, she did that shit. She did that. She took that man out. Now, I believe Adrian might have had something to do with it. But we do
Yeah, I can
know,
see him helping her.
listen, because he had something to do with it. I really do.
When they
And then
said she moved the body, Adrian could have moved that body.
he could have moved that body. He could have been over there and like Aries was saying last night, he probably beat her up and then she called him over there and then he helped to finish him off or something. I don't know. I just know I don't think she did. This was a solo idea of hers, and they still ain't mentioned no money.
I don't know
$30
what's
million.
going on with this money. Is it still in the bank? Because at one point of the episode they said she did not touch it. It took her 2 weeks to touch it or something. I know they was at the bank, so they had to get some of the money, child.
But and then I don't like the way Chanel flipped this thing on Jax. Jax may make you feel like she did not believe you or whatever, but you got to remember she's her friend and she's an attorney, so she has to kind of think both ways. She has to think, you did it, how can we get you off? She has her mind has to go there, but then you should not, that ain't you ain't think that, because you know why you ain't think that? You and this man had planned this. You and this man planned this because you called him and say, all right, let's do it.
Right.
You called him and told him that. We heard you. Pick up the phone before you drop your baby off at Sally's house. You said, let's do it. Right. So you already had this plan in motion. You knew what time it was, girl. Ain't nobody slow but you. We pick up what you putting down. Let's go. We got something else to do in a minute.
Right. I don't think she knows about the money. It kind of given that way. I don't know. It's hard to tell, Matthew, because she never mentioned the money. Everybody else mentioned the money but her, and then this is the last slide, y'all. We got a scene of Corey and his client, an old client. She's in prison right now. I guess she's serving time. I guess something happened with her case that he didn't come out in favorable of her winning. And he felt like Chanel case is gonna help. If he wins, this case will help leverage her for getting clemency and stuff like that. So that's what he's working on. So I don't know what was in her case. You ain't have to worry about me or come back for me, because he said her appeal was denied. Stuff like that. So I would like to know what more about her case, what happened. Because that should be interesting, because he took on Chanel case for a reason. So we see he had a motive. And we get a scene of Jax coming home to her super husband Louis. He's hugging and rubbing her and talk about her day and stuff like that. And then talking about Chanel in this case, and he knows she was gonna take the case. And she had to tell him, I'm gonna take the case. And you know what that means, she take on this case, it might not take some time up for them and the household. So stuff like that. And then she went to go check on her big teenage kid son. I guess he had a fever, it broke or what have you. And she came across this little book about bad days and stuff like that. And then he was like, I guess you having a bad day too, because you've been seeing down and stuff like that. And then she went to go take some medicine or something. I guess the medicine that she been avoiding taking for a few days now. And then we see Adrian getting out of jail, and some dude roll up in him in this black Suburban or whatever. And he said, ain't you glad that you have a license for that? Because Adrian had a blicky on him, so he had a license for that. And he asked him where his money and stuff like that, and he said, you want to get in a car. He said, you owe me some money. Let's talk about this money. I'm like, what money? You had a gambling problem? You took out a loan? Or you talking about Chanel money or JT money? What money are we talking about? Because I'm confused.
Homeboy said, let's start with how I'm going to get my money.
Right. That's what I'm like.
What money,
Yeah,
sir?
it was just
Yeah,
I was
I want to
confused.
know. I can't wait to episode 4. Oh yeah, with that other case, yeah.
Yep. Matthew.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, with Damon, the letdown case, yeah. That yeah. Damon was a cuckoo. I don't want to talk about him.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about
He was a hot mess.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
best. So let us know your thoughts. Replay crew, let us know your thoughts on this episode down in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your people if you enjoy what we was putting down in this video. And catch us in the next one. The next one we're gonna be doing the Supremes at Earl All You Can Eat. So we hopping off right now so we can go do that live. So we'll see y'all in like 8-10 minutes. Okay. All right. And we will see y'all the next one. Bye.
See y'all now.